Welcome back to class. Everything seems to be going all right just based off of the assignments I've graded and the introductions I've read. I try to stay off of discussion boards, period, because people tend to defer to my opinions and tailor responses to what I write. So, I'm reading introductions, I'm reading discussion boards that are being posted. I'm not interjecting for that reason. I don't want to influence opinion and how the course of a discussion might go. So, weeks 3 and 4, I think, are the most important of the course, simply because we are going to tackle federalism. And for federalism, there is a chapter in your book, chapter 3. I mean, read it if you want to. There's extraneous information in there that you'll not be tested on, but read it if you want to. But you're only going to be held responsible for the below material. Federalism is a very broad topic. It's a very important topic in our system of government. We have a federal system of government. I have curated what I think are the big important points that you need to understand to really grasp federalism in a way that's appropriate for a 100 level course. So, again, federalism here, you're only going to be held responsible for what I have here. So we start out with the Constitution and its origins, chapter 2. That's pretty easy. Read the book, review the lecture slides. Again, I am not a huge fan of these particular lecture slides. Students at Illinois Central have found them to be valuable and asked that I continue to put them up, so I do. But it's very rare that you're going to see me making a video or anything about these. So read the book, review the lecture slides. Chapter 2 assignments, there is a quiz worth 39 points and a Module 2 discussion, which we'll just touch on. So watch the following TED Talk and post your reflection of the discussion. Now, I know there was some difficulty with the link with a few of you last week, but anyway, this one, I've tested this 15 ways from Sunday, and this works. So watch that. Reflect on the prompt. The United States Constitution is a brief document, less than 7,000 words. The Constitution does not go into an excessive amount of detail. And these questions. How has the structure of the Constitution allowed the document to withstand time? In what ways has the Constitution remained responsive to the needs of our changing nation, considering it was written in 1787? How will the document continue to evolve as we evolve as a nation? So you must post your reply before you see your classmates' responses. So that's 10 points of the assignment. Reply to at least one other post. You can reply to all of them as far as I'm concerned, but I'm only looking at one, and you'll get 5 points for that. And that is due on or before Sunday, February 8th, 11:59 p.m. So 15 points. You'll get a lot out of this TED Talk video. Noah Feldman, real smart guy, knows what he's talking about. So that is Module 2. This was developed by a colleague of mine at Illinois Central. She taught the class using the textbook we're using before I did, and she was very helpful in course instruction, but she had a long involved thing attached to this worksheet that I'm choosing not to do. But it is something that will be very helpful to you. Poli Sci 115, this is Illinois Central's version of this class. This is going to be very helpful to you for the tests going forward and just kind of in life. I mean, honestly, You could do a lot worse than to print this off and put it in a drawer and have it. You'll be on top of everybody else, I think, going forward. I mean, if you know your Constitution. But this will help you. Again, not a test, not an assignment. Helpful for the test. Uh, there's nowhere to turn it in, so don't think you need to turn it in. But I would recommend filling it out. Okay? Uh, Federalism. All right. This is just a visual aid. No action needed. Some people think this is an assignment sometimes. It is not. Federalism exercise. Now, these are two very important assignments. All right. Answer the following questions. So it'll ask you, and you should be able to get this based off the slides and the videos. For this one, please, 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 please watch the videos as well as review the slides. Federalism is so important, so incredibly vital. You need to take advantage of everything possible that you can get your hands on. So identify the reserved powers, federalism is defined as, and all of this we go over. Then sort the powers. So it'll give you who can do what. So classify the powers as either delegated, concurrent, or reserved, and you learn about what these things are, and you choose. Where to go. Then we're back in the book, so this is real short, sweet, and to the point. Civil liberties, you read that chapter 4 in your book, review the lecture slide, then a chapter quiz. So that is that. I'm enjoying reading the introductions, and I'm not seeing any big problems that I'm wanting to address from the work you've turned in so far. So keep up the good work, and if you need me, you know how to get a hold of me. Have a good week, guys.